It's that time. We went shopping today. So we didn't need a lot, of course. Now it's pay week, so of course this is the bigger shop. And yeah, there's really not that much here. Let me show you what we did. Life cereal, still 3 for $10. Takes them to $3.33 each. Regular price is $4.97. So to be honest with you, this is actually a great deal because Fred loves this stuff. I can't eat it, but it fills him up. 2 cartons of milk, only a dozen eggs, just enough to fill up our tray. Now the bananas were a little bit green, but that's okay because once they ripen up a little bit, they're perfect for me. You know, hey, diabetes, woohoo! All right, sorry, off topic, but there you go. We grabbed 2 salad kits. We got Thai and cashew and the sunflower crunch. These are those cabbage based kits. They're really good. I actually really do like these. They're tasty. Of course, needed Tylenol, but you see this? There's a reason why. Once again, there was no Walmart brand coffee for my Keurig. So, yes, I know I should be cutting it down, but these are the exact same size as a Keurig pod, and there's 5 of them, and they were $10. Snap it shut, and it just replaces my pod. So I'm going to try those out and see if it's worth it. But anyway, we also went to get cat food, whole other story, and pick up my own prescription, of course, at Shoppers Drug Mart. I'm tripping over my own face today. But we also went to Dollarama because, you know, we usually go to Dollarama, and we found new kitty dishes. Check these out. Aren't these just adorable? So we already have just plain dishes that sit up higher on a piece of wood, but I trip over it, and I figured, why not? Let's get these. And then, of course, the other thing we bought were some hamburger buns, because if you can believe it, I actually don't have any. And we're having sandwiches for lunch, for dinner this week. And leftovers, of course, for lunch. So the total I spent at Walmart, $60.08. Not too bad. Total I spent at Dollarama, it was $2.50 each for the bowls, $2.50 for the hamburger buns. So $7.50. Not bad. We did a great day today. So, since I did mention the Wonder Bread and the fact that we're having sandwiches this week for dinner, of course we're going to have the leftovers for lunch. So anyway, since we're talking about having leftovers for lunch, I wanted to show you what we did this past week for lunches, because we're still eating down the pantry. And that does include what we're having for breakfasts and for lunches. So this is what we did this week for our lunches. Alrighty guys, welcome to lunches. Haha. So with Fred being home, we can actually take advantage of making lunch. So first things first, we do have dinner actually prepped. So I mashed some potatoes. This is that last package of pulled pork that we got from the Summerside Butcher Shop. So we're using that up. Pulled some beets out. Whoops. Pulled some beets out as well. So I'll just cook those up real quick. Well, they are already cooked. I'll just pan fry them in a little bit of butter. And we pulled out a couple of buns. So tonight, it's pulled pork sandwiches, beets, and mashed potatoes. But tomorrow for lunch, Fred will have the last of the pulled pork. I'll have one, he'll have one. Maybe he'll make some fries. I don't know. I'll probably have an apple. Lunch tomorrow is set. But lunch today is one of our beef vegetable soup and the last of our egg noodles. Point is, we are eating some freezer, so beets and pork, eating some pantry, last of the egg noodles and the soup. So I've had a schedule change, which means that I don't start work until after lunchtime, about 12:30, which actually works out well because I do kind of miss my mornings of being able to get stuff done. I've got laundry on the go. I've watered all the plants. I mean, I'm productive, which is weird, but that's okay. It does mean, though, that I'm prepping dinner well in advance. It's basically a heat and go. That's all right. The point is we have freezer meals and good food that we can grab easily. So today's Monday, beef noodle soup. I'll show you what it looks like. And then tomorrow it's leftover pulled pork. So yay. So I might as well use lunch to help eat down the pantry and the freezers too. Alrighty, I'll see you at lunchtime. Alrighty, so I put the broth in. Here go the noodles. Alrighty. These get cooked about halfway, and then I'll dump the meat and the veggies in. Lunch is ready. So lunch today for Fred. Leftover pulled pork sandwiches. So even if he was at work, this still would have been his lunch. But there we go. One more item totally used up, which is the pulled pork, and 2 more buns out of the freezer. Tomorrow we're actually making egg salad sandwiches. Well, to continue on with the lunches. So first of all, I have to apologize. I got talking to Fred while I was making the egg salad and totally forgot to talk to you guys. So, hi, it's voiceover Tammy again. Anyway, what we had done is we made egg salad. Now for us, egg salad is usually just like the mayonnaise and zucchini relish or Lady Ashburn relish, you know, that mustard pickle relish that we've made together. Freddie is not a huge celery and onion person in his egg salad, and hey, this was more egg salad than I could eat by myself. But anyway, also, farm fresh eggs. Does anyone else fight getting the peels off of farm fresh eggs? Just telling you. Totally annoying. But they taste great. But I digress. Anyway, so the other plan was to make tomato soup together, but I made too much egg salad, so we just had egg salad 2 days in a row. So what we're gonna do is we'll make tomato soup together. I want to show you how to make it anyway. It is something that tastes really, really quite good, and you can just use canned or jarred tomato sauce. Sounds weird, doesn't it? But it is really good. You know what's in it, especially if it's your own tomatoes or your own tomato sauce. Just saying, it's really, really good. But anyway, when I make my egg salad, I basically just peel the eggs, and I always mash it on a plate because, you know, when you're chasing an egg around a bowl and it rolls everywhere, so annoying, isn't it? So all I do is I do smash it up on a plate, put it in the bowl I'm going to mix it in, and I just go from there. Why make things a little more difficult and then you get mad when it's spinning around in the bowl and you can't catch it with the fork? Oh, all right. Anyway, that was another tangent, wasn't it? Sorry, another tangent. But to get to the point, lunches. Lunches when you're eating out of the pantry can be pretty easy. If you're using your home canned goods, you're eating out of the pantry. If you're just opening up a can of soup because, hey, you're not a canner, you're eating out of your pantry. Get things that you like, get things that taste great, and nice and easy lunches, right? So lunches and breakfast, though, it is still one of the things I personally have a hard time with. I can plan my dinners nice and easily. But this is the first time I actually planned what we were having for lunches every day. Oh yeah, we also had hot dogs one day, but did you guys really need to see us cook hot dogs? Nope. We're continuing with the lunch. So I've already got dinner made too because they changed my schedule. So we're having teriyaki beef veggies and some brown rice. But the point is, we want to use up pantry, freezer. So today we are having turkey veggie soup for lunch. So one thing that we're going to do with the soup though is I am going to add some rice just because same thing. We have a lot of rice to use up. It has also been snowing like anything, and Fred spent a lot of time outside shoveling. So I want to make sure he also has a nice warm lunch today. Now I'm not going to drain the veggies down the sink. I'm actually going to put the juice for the veggies in the pot as well, because why waste the flavor, right? There we go. Now I'm going to add a chicken stock cube and a little bit of extra water so that way the rice will cook well. There we go. Quite literally, just a handful of rice. Mission accomplished. So I'm going to add a little bit more water, probably about a cup. We're going to let this cook, and then it's dump and go from there. We'll dump in the turkey, and we'll also dump in the can of mixed veggies. Just because I'm eating down the pantry doesn't mean I'm only going to eat down the pantry for supper time. So, well, on a day like today, the birds are coming around for the bird feeder. See them there hanging off there? Even the crows have been up here on the snow. But my turkey vegetable rice soup, totally gonna warm us up. There was one last place we went today, and that was to Esso. My Esso has a Tim Hortons, and I took full advantage while I was there. No, I did not buy 10 bits. We bought Special Olympics donuts. Now, they are just the regular chocolate donuts, but they just make them special for the Special Olympics. And then, of course, the money goes to Special Olympics, which is even better. But they're chocolate, and yeah, I know too as well. Before anybody starts yelling at me, diabetes, I know, but I will be careful. I will not eat the whole thing on mine. I'll probably cut mine into 4 and just have pieces at a time. So I will behave. I'll be good. I promise. Just saying. But anyway, everybody, that was our pantry lunches and our little tiny grocery haul. Wow. We're getting there. I'll clean that freezer out soon. Or eventually. Preferably before it gets hot. Alrighty, everybody. Have a fabulous rest of your day. And we'll see you next time as we continue our simpler life here on PEI. Bye for now.